Hello everyone, my name is Becca and welcome to Yellow Cat Studios. In this video, I am making 3 pretty simple K-pop DIYs. I've got 2 BTS DIYs and 1 Eric Nam DIY for this video, so let's jump right in. Okay, so the first DIY is a set of Tata earmuffs from BT21. So I found these heart-shaped earmuffs at the dollar store, which I thought were absolutely perfect. I've also got my little mini Tata plushie here for facial feature reference. And all I'm gonna do is cut out his facial features in this felt. So I've got yellow for his mouth and black for his eyes and other details. And then I'm just using some fabric glue to glue everything together and directly onto the earmuffs. Now, you don't need earmuffs in the shape of the character's head if you want to do this. You can use just normal plain round earmuffs and cut out the shape of whatever character's head you want to make and just glue everything directly onto the plain earmuffs from there. And that is it. I think this turned out really cute and it was super easy to make. You just need felt and some fabric glue and you have yourself some BT21 earmuffs. So this next K-pop DIY is inspired by the one and only Eric Nam. Last year today, on the day I'm filming this, I went to his concert in Calgary and I fell in love with the jacket he wore. So I'll pop up a picture of it here. And basically what I'm gonna do today is recreate it. I have this black denim jacket and this heat transfer vinyl in a bright red. You could also do this with fabric paint, which is what I was originally going to do, but then I saw this at Michael's and I thought it would just get the effect a lot more. So we're gonna try this for the first time today. So I just cut out a half heart shape in the size I wanted for this jacket, folding the vinyl in half to cut out the full heart shape. And then all I have to do is place the vinyl on the garment, put some parchment over top, and iron it. And then there's this clear layer over top of the vinyl that you peel off after you've ironed it. And it took me a little bit to get it started, and it was genuine excitement when I started pulling up this clear layer, and I thought it looked really cool, so I had to record it. Pulling it up with one hand was a little bit difficult, but let me know if you thought it was as satisfying as I did. And that's literally it. It's just ironing on this vinyl stuff. And it was super easy and turned out amazing. This stuff, Sizer Easy Wheat HTV, so cool, so easy to use, turns out amazing, highly recommend. Definitely going to be using this for projects in the future. So cool. Last but certainly not least is a purple whale plushie for BTS. So I've drawn up some rough pattern pieces and I'm pinning them to these thrifted shirts that I got. And I'm cutting out 2 of each body piece, 2 tail fins, and 4 side fins. And then I'm going to start sewing them right sides together so all of my seams and raw edges are on the inside. Okay, so don't do what I just did. I sewed both of these guys together and then looked at the rest of my pieces and realized I did it wrong. So what you want to do is sew your fins together first, turn them inside out, and then you have to sandwich them between these pieces so that you have a nice clean fin attached to the side. Don't sew this together first. Sew these wrong sides together, or right sides together, sorry. Turn them inside out, pin them on the outside between the upper and lower pieces of the body, then sew the body together. If you did the same thing I did, what you're going to want to do if you don't want to restart the whole thing is to seam rip a small section where your fin will be, tie off the stitches, insert the fin in between the two body pieces, and sew it how you would normally. And then it should look something like this once you've got the fin sewn in properly. I tried sewing the tail together and I didn't like how small it looked, so I made a bigger version of it. So what you're going to do next is place the tail fin at the end of the body, right sides together, and then place the other side of the body on top. Make sure the fins and the tail are all tucked into the middle so you don't catch them when you're sewing around the outer edge of the body. So you sew around the full body, leaving a small gap so you can turn the whale right sides out and then stuff it. After stuffing the whale, I'm going to do an invisible stitch to sew the opening closed, and then I used some embroidery floss to give it some eyes. These DIYs were really fun and easy to do, and I think they turned out great. If you try any of these, tag me on Instagram at YellowCatCreations. I'd love to see your photos and give you guys a like. So I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more DIY and cosplay content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!